Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Once upon a time, a princess named Snow White lived in a castle with her father, the king, and her stepmother, the queen. Her father had always said to his daughter that she must be fair to everyone at court. Said he, people come here to the castle when they have a problem. They need the ruler to make a fair decision. Nothing is more important than to be fair. The queen, Snow White's stepmother, knew how much this meant to her husband. At the first chance, she went to the magic mirror. Mirror, mirror on the wall, said the queen, who is the fairest of them all? Snow White is the fairest of them all, said the magic mirror. What? Yelled the queen. No one is more fair than I. The queen must have the best of everything. Everyone knows that. What could be more fair than that? Snow White is the fairest of them all, repeated the magic mirror. What do you know? You are a mirror, roared the queen, and she stormed off. Still, queen was bothered. So bothered was that the queen decided to be rid of the girls once and for all. I cannot wait another day, she declared. The queen called for her servant, a huntsman, find a reason to take Snow White deep into the woods, she said, pointing her long finger at the servant. Then kill her. The hunter's man was shocked, but she was the queen, and what could he do? The next day he took Snow White into the woods. As he drew his knife and slashed her, Snow White turned around. Look, she said, taking something out of her pocket. You have always been good to me. She held in front of him 6 perfect arrowheads that she had carefully sharpened. Do you like them? She said. They are for you, Snow White, said the aunt. I cannot do this. You can take this, said Snow White. That's not what I mean, said the servant. He dropped to his knees. How can I say this to you? The queen, your stepmother, ordered me to kill you. He said, but I cannot. She did what? Snow White called out with alarm. You must run away, said the hunter. Far into the woods. Now and never come back to the castle. Snow White turned and ran into the woods as fast as she could. Deeper and deeper she ran. It was getting dark and wolves were starting to howl. She tripped and her skirt was torn. Tall trees' branches seemed to reach down to very ground to grab her. She was scratched, bleeding and scared, yet she ran on and on. Then all of a sudden, far away there was a light. Who was living so deep in the woods? She stepped up closer. It was a cottage. Yet no sound came from the cottage, only light from the windows. Hello, she said, knocking softly on the door. Hello, no answer. The door was a little bit open. She opened it some more and stepped in. Hello, is anyone home? She looked around. What a mess. She had never seen a necessary living room. This cottage may be the biggest mess I ever saw, she thought, but it's a roof over my head for 2 nights. Maybe if I clean up around here, I can earn my sleep. As she thought of someone she already missed. Before her father had remarried, she and a prince who lived in the next kingdom were getting to know each other. They could talk, they could take long walks in the royal garden and tell each other stories and laugh. After the queen had moved into the castle, her stepmother had made a new rule: no more visitors. Now the prince had to slip over the palace gate in the secret. He could call out to her from under her windows and they could talk a bit that way. It was not as good as the long walk, but it was the best they could manage. Now that she had to run away from home, could she ever see him again? After Snow White cleaned up the living room, she went upstairs. On the second floor, there were 7 little beds lined up in a row, as if for children. Tired from cleaning, Snow White yawned and lay across all 7 of the beds. Soon she fell fast asleep. In the meanwhile, the 7 dwarfs were heading home for a long day of working in the jewel means. When they opened the door, they can imagine their surprise when they saw their cottage all clean up. "What kind of magic is this?" said one of the dwarfs, whose name was Doke. "I could not find more magic like this," said another of the dwarfs with a smile. "His name is Doppy. We'd better check upstairs," said another dwarf, whose name was Romy. Something is fishy around here, that's for sure." There, lying across all the beds, was a young lady fast asleep. "Who are you?" said all the dwarfs at once. Snow White bolted away. The several could tell she was as surprised as they were. Soon they all relaxed and sharing their stories. Snow White learned their names: Bashful, Doppy, Gloomy, Happy, Sleepy, and Sneezy. She told them all about her stepmother, that her stepmother had tried to get the huntsman to kill her, that the huntsman had set her free in the woods, and that she could never go back home again. "Stay here with us," said Bashful. "That's sweet," said Snow White, "but if I were to stay here at your home, I could have to do something for all of you." "You already cleaned up our places," said Sneaky. You already keeping the house clean will be easy," said Snow White. "As long as we all pitch in, I will let everyone know what parts they can do, and I will do my share too, of course." "That's fair," said Happy. "But there must be something else I can do for you," said Snow White. The 7 said, "Do you know how to read?" said Dog. "We have these books filled with wonder tales and could love to be able to read them, and so it was agreed the Snow White could give them reading lessons. To celebrate their new friendship, Snow White and the 7 dwarfs sang and danced the night away. The next morning, before they left for work, the 7 dwarfs warned Snow White she must not open the door to anyone. After all, who knows whatever her stepmother might be? The princess nodded in agreement, and the dwarf left the house. The prince prepared for her first reading lesson. She also prepared a good hot meal for the 7 dwarfs when they returned home that night. And so days passed. Back to the castle, the queen marched up to the mirror. Mirror, mirror on the wall, she demanded, who is the fairest of them all? Snow White is the fairest of them all, said the magic mirror. That's impossible, screamed the queen. The girl is no longer alive. Snow White lives, said the magic mirror, and an image was shown on the mirror of Snow White living in the cottage of 7 dwarfs. The queen turned red with rage. She screamed, she will not get away with this. At the cottage of dwarf the next afternoon, when the 7 were away at work, there was a knock on the door. Who was it? Said said the Snow White. She remembered the warning of 7 dwarfs not opening to door to anyone. It's only a poor woman, came a square voice, selling apples. Thank you.